How to mine ZClassic. Here's a photo of Zuko and Crichton. Zuko is the creator of Zcash and Crichton is the one that forked Zcash into ZClassic. So I'm not necessarily telling you to mine ZClassic or to mine Zcash. You mine whichever one you think is better for you to mine. You be the judge of that. I'm just going to show you one way that you can get started mining ZClassic if you want to mine ZClassic. Otherwise, mine whatever coin you think is best for you. ZClassic, ZCash, Ethereum, Ethereum Classic, or whatever else you want to mine. You can go to zclassic.org to learn a little bit more about ZClassic. ZClassic is a fork of Zcash with no founder's fee and no slow start. You can scroll down the page, find a little bit more. There is a ZClassic wallet for Linux that you can download and install. There are a few pools that you can use with ZClassic at this time. There's Supernova, Pool.mn, CoinMine.pl, and MiningPoolHub.com. There are also only a few exchanges that you can exchange it at this time. C.cx.com, TradeSatoshi.com, and Cryptopia.co.nz. C.cx is the most popular one, so you probably want to use that one. If we take a look at the Bitcoin Talk forum thread, we can see that the 20% funders reward is removed. Slow start is removed. It works otherwise the same way as Zcash. It's Equihash. It has a halving rate every 4 years. The block reward is 12.5 coins every 2.5 minutes. Total supply will be 21 million. The difficulty adjustment algorithm is the same as Zcash. The difficulty adjusts each block as the same as Zcash. And the symbol is ZCL, pronounced ZCL, like nickel. And here we can see the ZClassic Twitter page at ZClassicCoin. You can scroll through there and read the different tweets. Here you can see it says ZClassic is using the same trusted setup. That's the same trusted setup that Zcash used. So they didn't actually launch it themselves. They just forked off of Zcash, and Zcash is the one that launched the actual Genesis block. It's the same start blockchain, and they just forked off it to create their own blockchain. So if there's anybody who's in control of that toxic waste, if anyone does still have it, it's the original Zcash team, which I'm sure they did properly delete it and dispose of it. So we should be safe mining either Zcash or ZClassic. Here we can go to Crichton's Twitter page. We can see to everyone who wanted Zcash without 20% genius tax, here it is, ZClassic. And again, we can scroll down and take a look at the different tweets in this thread. You can read about them yourself. He says ZClassic is leading Zcash in shielded coin value. 40,000K ZClassic, 35,000K ZCash. Hard to believe ZClassic is 1 week old, over 200,000K market cap. Here you can see Zuko posted. India housewives scramble to change secret savings. Maybe he's thinking they'll be using Zcash or ZClassic in the future. Here we can see Zuko met with Crichton. Zuko tweeted, "In my honest opinion, ZClassic is also easier to remember and more appealing. ZClassic is a great name, one that Zcash Co. has no legal leverage over." So you can read through this and check for updates on this Twitter thread, on this Twitter page. So the pool I'm going to be using to mine ZClassic on will be supernova.cc. I'm going to click on Start Mining on the ZClassic link. Now, I'm already signed in. If you're not signed in, sign in. If you've not created an account, create an account and sign in. Now you can mine this through the pool web interface using your account, or you can just do it anonymously using your wallet address. We're going to do it through the pool's web interface. I'm going to go to my account and then my workers, and I'm going to create a new worker to use with ZClassic. So I'll type in a worker name, ZClassic1. I'll type in a worker password, Mine Me Classic. I'm going to add the new worker, and now it's added. So now I can go to Edit Account, and I'm going to want to add in my payment address here. So I'm going to go to c-cex.com. If you don't have an account, create one. Click on the menu and then Balances. This brings up a list of all the coins I can trade on this exchange. I'll scroll all the way down and find ZClassic. There you can click on Get New Address. I already have an address, but just click on Get New Address. It will give you an address. I'm going to copy that by clicking on it. And then I'm going to paste it back into Supernova. The other thing you can do is change your automatic payment threshold. You can also send it manually if you don't want to do this, but I'll just put in 0.1 here for now. Then I'm going to enter my 4-digit PIN and save this. So I'll update my account. That will save my wallet and payment threshold into my account. So now I'm ready to start mining. My address is entered. I'll go to Help and Getting Started. This will bring up my Getting Started guide where I can use one of these miners. You can also use other miners like Silent Army or Optiminer. I'm just going to go ahead and use the Claymore version 5 miner that I already have running on my 295x2 rig. So I'm going to close the current mining, stop the current mining, and then I'm going to edit my start batch file so that it will work with my new ZClassic Supernova account and new wallet. I'm going to copy the Claymore dual miner example from Supernova, paste that over my existing command in the batch file, and then I will just edit it accordingly. I have to put in my username, worker pass. I'll go back to my account and my workers page. So I'll go and copy my username from Supernova. It's CryptoMind, and then I'll paste that over your username in my command. I'll go back to Supernova and copy the worker login, which is ZClassic1. And then I'll paste that over your worker in my command. And once again, I'll go back to Supernova, copy the worker password, paste that over your worker pass in the command. Then I'll save this batch file, close it, and double click on the new batch file to start mining my ZClassic. Now again, you can use Linux miners, you can use miners in Windows, you can use Optiminer, you can use Silent Army, you can use NHEQ miner, you can use whatever miner you've been using to mine Zcash. You can use GPU miners, CPU miners. It's the same as mining Zcash, it's just a different pool and a different wallet. So my miner's starting up, it's going along quite well. I'll let this run until I've built up enough to transfer it to the exchange and test out the transfer. So it's been some time now, and you can see I've built up 0.1197 ZCL, confirmed balance. So I'll go to my account page, and I'm going to cash out. I changed my automatic payment threshold to 0, so I could just manually cash it out. I'll paste in my PIN number there, click on cash out, and that will send the balance to my exchange. Now a little bit of time later, I can see that it has indeed transferred to C-CEX. I can trade it for something else. I can hold it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to trade it for BTC and then eventually send that BTC to another wallet or another exchange. So I'm going to click on all of it to sell all of it. I'll just sell it at the highest buy price right now to make sure it sells. You can see it sold. That was pretty quick. Takes off a 0.2% BTC fee for the sale. And now I've got my BTC. Now I can send this BTC, save it, do whatever I want with it. Remember that there is a 0.0002 BTC charge for withdrawing it out of the exchange. So take that into account when you do your calculations to see what's better for you. So I hope you like this video. I hope it helped, and thanks for watching.